So you can think in your mind, if I let another kid here, I'm going to have to change the way I am so that your kid could be comfortable around me. No, I'm going to be naked as fuck in front of your kids. My son comes up and grabs my penis. I let him grab my penis. I had sex with his mom. I'm making love to his mother. After I'm done, I'm laying there chilling. He grabbed my penis. And he's playing with my penis. I let that happen.
Ok, bienvenue à tout le monde au nouvel épisode de podcast. Je suis bien sûr Lucas avec mon sang, mon poteau Emmanuel.
Bonjour.
On est ici pour le faire. Vous savez déjà, vous connaissez déjà. On fait comme toujours les podcasts de Milan à tout le monde entier. Et c'est assez. C'est comme ça. No, I'm just kidding, man. Fuck Canada, bro. Fuck Canada.
Surprise them motherfuckers with that French.
Bro, with that clean French, bro.
I have no way to tell if it was clean or not.
You think we're ignorant, bro? You think we're here, bro, not reading books, bro? Not studying, bro?
I can name all the countries on this map.
I
right?
can't, bro, but I can do the intro in French, bitch.
Shit.
Anyway.
You can also beat the shit out of our mic.
Welcome, bitches and...
Bitchettes. You already know. Especially the bitchettes, you know?
No, I'm saying the exactly zero bitchettes who listen to the
Yes,
the
I think we've
podcast.
established that it's mostly like autistic man-child. That's our audience.
Bro,
But shut
the
them.
fuck up. I want to say, don't listen to him. I love my fans. And I mean my fans because we know I'm the MVP of the podcast.
Right.
The guy who commented, much needed, boys, you a G, bro. It's from the heart for real, bro. We're never going to forget you, bro. Bro, when we get to the top, we'll remember, bro.
Also,
You know
shout
what
out
I'm
to
saying?
our boy Sawyer riding dirt bikes in like Nebraska or something.
Well, we shouted him out already.
True, but he's
Bro,
the
if you're watching, comment, bro. We want you to comment, bro. The thing, like, I want people to
Sawyer,
know.
I miss you.
I want pause. I want people to know, like, I'm legit, like, 100% right now. Like, I legit, like, we really appreciate it. And, you know, fuck if we sound desperate. I don't give a fuck, bro. You know, you gotta give flowers when flowers are due. You know what I'm saying? So flowers.
That's our day ones.
Flowers to everybody who supports the pod. And, you know, everybody who doesn't, you know.
Your loss.
Exactly.
All the Bert Kreischer fans that aren't listening to the podcast out of spite, your loss.
Bruh. If you're a Bert Kreischer fan, I think you've lost in life. Kind of like Bert Kreischer.
Well, he's won. He's
Nah,
like
bro.
stumbled into victory.
Bro, nah, bro. If you're a junkie, bro.
He's got a fucking machine for a 10-minute bit. Fucking movie for a
Bro,
10-minute bit.
you can have all the money in the world. If you're a junkie, you remain a junkie, bro. Anyway, we've talked enough about that fucking... I don't want to give it more notoriety. Notoriety? Notoriety?
Then we're back at this
You know
again.
what I'm trying to say,
Okay.
though. More clout than he already has.
Try to do it one last time. Like
You say it so I know what it sounds like.
notoriety.
Notoriety.
Okay, good job.
More notoriety.
Can you say it in French?
Notoriety, no.
Notoriety.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean,
I don't know.
realistically.
Probably.
Mais,
That's a good guess.
That's true. Nick Buttkreiser.
So, if not Bert Kreischer, what do you want to talk about?
Well, I recently went to see The Flash, which Warner Brothers executives called the greatest superhero movie of all time.
But they probably say that of every new DC movie, no?
No, I think they said it only this, and they said, like, I think one of the head executives said, like, you will jizz watching this. I think, like, that's...
Is that the quote they put on the DVD cover art?
Yeah, they'll put that on the DVD cover.
Yes.
It was on the poster and the movie theater.
It'll make you jizz? And did it?
No. It was just, you will jizz.
Oh, okay.
Like, assuredly,
direct. Yeah,
exactly.
And did you?
No, I didn't, but Jack
So you
did.
didn't like the... Oh, pause.
Pause. I went to see it with our little homie, Jack. You know, the G, the man himself.
Or
Oh, no.
brother, not some like little kid we
Yeah,
bring
no,
to movies.
our bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. couldn't be on the pod. That's kind of a sign of disrespect. He said he could. He's got a busy schedule. Decided to drop out at the last minute. You know, I'll try not to take that as a slant. You know,
You should.
I'm a very petty guy.
You should, because he told me he's not coming on because of you.
It seems like every guest doesn't come on because of me. Like Clint left.
You should start
What was
taking
the other
a
guy we wanted the last episode. Oh,
Kevin
Feige.
Feige,
Fucking
yeah.
Kevin Feige, bro.
Bro.
Can we get this Warner Brothers executive on the show, though?
I mean,
He seems like he has the type of humor for
in
the
a
podcast.
month when he's out of a job, because you know the Flash is tanking hard at the
Really?
box office.
Oh, yeah.
So like when he's when you know he's scouting for employment, we can call him up. He can be our assistant.
I do think like DC as a like movie universe is at an all-time low in interest. Like nobody, I think everybody has given up on that, you know, Justice League crop of characters. Cause I don't think I think Aquaman was a success, but it's not like anybody said, "Oh, I fucking love
They're making
the
a
Aquaman
sequel.
movie." Really?
Which apparently is terrible, so they're delaying it forever.
Well, there you go. But also, wasn't the whole purpose of this Flash movie to like reboot the whole universe?
Yeah, bro, but you forgot one thing, bro. This movie is tanking.
So it's like it never happened. They might as
bro,
well keep the universe
it
going.
made like, I think it only made 60 million on opening weekend, and
Worldwide?
it probably, I think so.
Damn,
Those are pretty bad.
that's
numbers.
pretty bad. Yeah.
Considering how much it probably cost, they were pretty terrible numbers. But hey, I
I
like
guess
the movie.
like at least 350 million.
Yeah,
50 million to Michael Keaton alone. Probably.
yeah,
Get that bag, bro.
yeah. I mean, on God, bro. I watched the movie. Quick spoiler review. He doesn't
Just
give a shit.
keep going. I mean, say whatever you want.
You know, it's a fun movie. You know, Michael Keaton is great at it. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. He says it. He says, "I'm Batman." You know.
Which I also don't think is a quote that really like. I've never heard anybody quote that.
I've
Except
heard-
for you when you said he says it in the movie,
No,
and I was like, how so?
No, they did it because it's something that people remember.
Okay. Or are they hoping that people remember?
No, people remember that quote.
Okay.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, he appears. You know,
You mimicking me?
bro, you mimicking me, cuz.
Like I crossed my arms and you
Bro,
did it
they
a second
can't
later.
even see you, bro. I'm covering up the frame.
I've noticed that I've got a very uneven tan. Like it's
You got that? Yeah,
arms.
you got that.
Builder tan.
Yeah, Bob the Builder.
True.
And anyway, getting back to it, there's a Supergirl baddie Superman. You know what I'm saying? There's Nicolas Cage Superman. I mean CGI, but still. And you know, the Flash goes back in time to discover the evil version of himself fucked his mom, so he's his own father. And then the evil version of himself killed his mom, blaming what he thought was his father. So he ended up in jail, and you know the movie ends with Barry, the Flash, getting this terrible realization and killing himself.
Damn.
Yeah, and then George Clooney appears and goes, "Bad credit card, never leave the house without it."
So wait, like the end of the movie is this heartfelt.
And then Barry's version from the earlier timeline goes, "What the fuck?" And Batman goes, "Watch your language, dick."
Is it really that? That's the end of the
And
movie?
then Arnold Schwarzenegger as Dr. Cold, Mr. Cold.
Mr. Freeze, Dr. Freeze.
Dr. Freeze shows up and goes, the FBI got you pushing too many pencils, Batman.
Is
Batman.
Schwarzenegger Puerto Rican? Like, what the fuck is going on? That was the worst Schwarzenegger impression I've ever heard.
Batman, you son of a bitch. That happens, bro. I'm telling you, bro. At the end of the movie,
Okay.
Captain Freeze, Dr. Freeze.
Dr. Freeze.
Are you sure it's Dr. Freeze?
I think he's got a medical degree, yes.
So Dr. Freeze shows up.
Maybe it's Mr. Freeze.
I think it's
Maybe
Mr.
he's only
Freeze.
got his bachelor's.
But is he that intimidating if he's called Mr. Freeze?
True, Mr. Freeze is a pretty dorky guy. Freeze dude, I mean, at that point.
Freeze Man.
Freeze Man. Freeze Man is the
Freeze Man versus Batman.
Oh, Mr. Freeze, I think
Bro,
sounds better.
but they've announced Freeze Man v Batman, Dawn of Coldness, featuring Arnold Schwarzenegger as Freeze Man. The fantastical Freeze Man versus the fantastical Batman.
You should stop.
Anyway, at the end of the movie, all jokes aside, Arnie does show up as Mr. Freeze.
Does he really?
Bro, I'm telling you, he shows up and George Clooney is there.
Does he have the nipples on the suit? He has to.
No, he's as Bruce Wayne. But Mr. Freeze
That's
shows
such a
up
cop-out.
and goes, Bruce Wayne, you son of a bitch. And they go, and Bruce, like, is kind of like, and he goes, what's the matter, Wayne? The FBI got you pushing too many pencils. That's the best Arnold Schwarzenegger ever.
Can I just say, like,
Can
the
we
last
do this,
2 minutes
bro?
were not as funny as you think they were. That was hard to sit through.
I'm just saying, bro. The Flash is the greatest movie
Okay.
of all time.
But what makes it the greatest movie? Apart from the Arnold Schwarzenegger
Bro,
appearance.
Flash literally, bro, fucks his own mother, bro. Creating himself, bro. You're telling me that's not the greatest movie ever, bro?
So that's really what happens. Like, he...
Impregnates his mother.
Exactly.
To
He
save-
injects his semen in his mother.
To save her.
Is that what happened? To save her? What the fuck?
Bro,
How?
I mean, he realized...
This is the weirdest stepbrother, stepmom
he
porn. I've ever-
realized, bro, that the only way of preventing his mom's murder was
to fuck her?
was to 10 years before he was born, which is when the murder happened, impregnate her with himself.
But... So, I mean, these movies always
Bro,
have paradoxes.
the thing is,
but I don't understand.
she a baddie in the film. That's why he does it, bro. They made her, no, all jokes aside, they made the Flash's mom Puerto Rican, bro. Like, she's Latina.
So,
Like, she literally go, oh, baddie. Like, bro, I'm not, no, this, all jokes aside, I mean, everything I've said so far is true. But this
especially the Schwarzenegger part.
especially that one. But this is actually even more truer. This is truer. Like, his mom really is Latina, bro. She's from Colombia.
But
She says she loves the Yankees.
but how the fuck does that work? I mean, like, how... So it's kind of a Back to the Future situation where, like, he goes back in time and he's kind of, damn, my mom's kind of a cutie. But in Back to the Future, he doesn't, like, actually do it because obviously his father has to be his father. So in The Flash, the idea is that he's somehow, like, his dad is kind of like Giuseppe and he's been immaculately conceived by himself in a never-ending
It's
time cycle.
it's like
Like,
Terminator. It's like Terminator. Kyle Reese goes back in time and impregnates Sarah Connor, so she has John Connor. But John Connor was Kyle Reese's best friend, so how is that possible that Kyle Reese, his best friend in the future, when they're both adults, is also
But I'm just
his
saying,
daddy?
but at least those are
25
two
years earlier.
distinct people. Like, obviously, there's still kind of that paradox, but, like, they are different people. Like, how the fuck do you impregnate somebody with yourself?
It was me, Barry. Anyway, but bro, how does in the comics Flash's greatest villain, for anybody who doesn't know, is Reverse Flash? Reverse Flash is from the future. He gets inspired by Flash to become Reverse Flash, but then he goes back in time and kills Flash's mom, thus creating the chain of events that will lead Flash to become Flash. But how is that possible if he only can do that because he was originally inspired by Flash? So it's a time paradox, you know. And then Reverse Flash starts fucking Flash in the ass, you know. When Flash, it was me, Barry, when you jizzed compulsively in the classroom when you were doing that quiz, I was the one jerking you off at hyper speed, bro.
I was the one conducting your penis in your mother to birth yourself.
It was me, Barry, when you prematurely came fucking your wife. That was me, bro. It was me, Barry.
Why does it all have to do with you?
Because he's a pervert, bro. It was me, Barry, when you couldn't get it up to have sex with your wife. I was the one subliminally flashing images of old people in your head.
At super quick speed.
It was me, Barry. You were trying to get it up. I was pushing that thing down at hyper speed so you could not get it up, bro. This is all canon, by the way. All these things happen in the
I
comics.
have no doubt. So in the Flashpoint comic book, it's a lot more semen-oriented, I guess.
Pause. Reverse Flash, the pausiest villain ever.
Shout out to Reverse Flash, then.
You know what I'm saying? My boy.
New mascot of the podcast.
You know what I'm saying?
So Michael Keaton is good in the movie?
Yeah, Michael Keaton is the only one who doesn't get fucked in the ass in the movie. Flash...
Supergirl does?
Bro, I didn't want to go there, bro. You know, Flash tried to do Batman, but he was like, I'm Batman, bitch. He fucking hit-butted him.
Wait, so Flash is trying to impregnate everybody to, like, double his chances of being born? Does he not know that men can not birth?
Nah, bro.
Or does Batman have that power?
Bro,
That's his only superpower?
Batman can do anything, bro. If he puts his mind to it, bro.
True.
Nah, bro, all jokes aside. No, Michael Keaton
Let's make it serious.
Let's turn the dial back down from 11 to 12.
Okay.
Anyway. No, all jokes aside, the movie is pretty good. It's pretty emotional, too. Because, okay, he doesn't actually impregnate his mother.
Okay. Oh, thanks.
Did you actually believe that?
For a second, I did.
How?
I don't know. It was so...
We spoiled to you the movie yesterday. You didn't think we would have mentioned that shit to
it's
you,
true.
bro?
It is weird that you
You
didn't.
know what I'm saying, bro? Nah, bro.
Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. So his dad is actually his dad. He's not some cuck of himself.
No, his dad is actually his dad.
Okay. That's it.
But basically, he goes back in time. His mom, she died because she sent him away to get a tomato can because she was cooking. She was talking Spanish in the kitchen.
Okay.
Reference.
Cooking crack.
Exactly, possibly. I mean, she's from Colombia.
Mm.
And
National pastime.
when everybody's gone from the house, somebody breaks in the house and stabs her.
And so that's Barry from another timeline.
No, it's never revealed who did it, which is pretty disappointing.
Yeah, that is weird.
And so he decides to go back in time and get that tomato can, so his dad doesn't leave the house. Because his dad went to buy that tomato can. He puts it in the basket at the supermarket so fast that nobody can see it. And then she's fucking... I'm just kidding. I had to do it. Pause.
Was it worth it?
It was. Anyway, no, but he goes back in time and then he creates an alternate universe where, he grew up with his parents and he's stuck there and there's the 18-year-old version of himself. And Batman is not Ben Affleck anymore, but it's Michael Keaton. He's retired because now Gotham is the safest place on Earth. I mean,
that's the most unbelievable
that's the
thing
most
you've said
unrealistic thing about
by
the
far.
movie. And, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Would you ever live in Gotham City?
Nah, bro.
I mean, that's the thing.
No, bro.
What is making people stay there?
I think
there's rich people that stay in Gotham City.
So I think there's two kinds of people in Gotham City, and I think the comic books have demonstrated this. There's the kind that can't leave because they don't have enough money, and because I guess rent is really low because of the danger. And then there's rich people.
I'm sure getting a condo by Arkham Asylum doesn't cost that much.
And then there's the people, 75% chance of getting stabbed by the Joker once he inevitably escapes. And then there's people who are proud to be from Gotham, like Bruce Wayne, who's the city.
It's like people that are from the Bronx, they're very proud of the fact that in the Bronx you can get killed daily.
No, but it's because, Bruce Wayne, the Wayne family basically created the...
Right, I wasn't thinking about Batman in this case. It makes sense to me why Bruce Wayne would want to stay there. But, the common Joe that has... the average Joe that has enough money to move is not because all the really rich people in Gotham are really rich because they're part of the whole cycle of crime
Sure.
and corruption. But I'm just saying, like, that, you know, that middle class that, like, could fucking move to Metropolis probably. Or, like, Central City if you can't afford Metropolis. Because Metropolis is probably
I think
kind of expensive.
Metropolis is kind of dangerous too, though, because like fucking aliens attack that shit. Like,
That's true. It's a but I don't know. I honestly might prefer, like, because alien attacks aren't like a daily occurrence, right? The same way that muggings
aren't they?
are. I don't know. You probably in Metropolis, like the comic books obviously only show you when it happens, but it's probably like, I don't know, once a month.
The lucky thing is that in Metropolis, if you fall out of a building and you yell, Superman will probably hear you and
You gotta
save
yell,
you.
though.
Batman may not hear you if he's like 5 blocks away.
Or may not care,
No, he'll care.
or may not have the ability to save you, because
That's true.
he a fuck boy.
Or-
he ain't got no power.
He ain't got no powers. Well, he got a grappling gun. You know what I'm saying? Pause.
But although it, you know, I don't wanna diss my boy Superman, but I do think that if he has the chance,
What you gonna say
like-
about the Superman?
No, I'm just saying that, you know, you were saying if you fall from a building in Metropolis, you will get caught. But I do think if you are, the chances of you getting caught increase exponentially if
you
you're a
are-
baddie.
That is
Because
true,
like
bro.
if I'm falling and at the same time a woman is falling, who do you think Superman is going to try to save?
The baddie, bro.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Bro, he got that super dick. He must use it. Pause. Bro, if you think about it, bro, Superman, super gigolo.
Super gigolo.
He's doing a service to women
Hmm.
because he's Superman.
I never seen him save a man.
They'll never forget that experience. Pause. Wardale.
Why do we always have to make it weird?
Yeah.
It's sad, really.
C'est le podcast. That's what it's all about.
Let's go
baby.
back to French. Say
Yeah.
something pause in French.
I don't know. I've never thought about pause stuff in French.
Cap.
No,
You think
that's-
about pause and stuff in any language, you know?
Pause.
You probably know how to say that man is kind of cute in Chinese.
Pause. I can't do it.
Damn.
I failed.
Would I let them?
I can't do it, is what I told her. Pause.
Would reverse flash maybe tell him?
Oh no.
He moved my lips and...
It was me, Barry. I told your girlfriend that you couldn't have sex with her because you can't get it up. It was me, Barry. I, at hyperspeed, made you ingest 5 boner pills so you had a boner for a week straight.
Damn. 5 boner pills, like 5 blue chew pills, probably gonna kill you. Like I don't know what the threshold.
That's how Flash
for, like,
finally gets defeated. He's got the biggest boner ever, so he can't run, and so he can't escape like bullets, and
I
he
mean,
gets killed.
there's a finite amount of blood that can go to your penis before your whole body shuts down, and I think 5. Can
you imagine?
That.
Can you imagine?
That's
it,
the way you
like
go.
it'd be already terrifying to see like Superman fly at you to stop you. Imagine Superman with a
Rock
huge
hard.
because you know he's got the biggest dick, bro. Pause. Why are we talking about
Exactly.
this?
Why-
But anyway, it'd be terrifying, bro. I'd be
That would be a scary
I'd
sight.
be oh no.
Because also those fucking
Pause.
pants are tight, so
Yeah,
you've
bro.
seen everything.
You seen if you're circumcised or not, bro.
You making out the whole mushroom dog.
you finna understand how Krypton's traditions go regarding them.
Count the veins in the shaft.
Damn, Superman's Jewish. Jewish man. Pause.
I don't know. He's from the Midwest. He's probably uncut. That's my that's my Superman hot take. That's the type of discussion no other comic book channel can give you. Who has ever said that about Superman?
Bro, you can't fuck with us, bro.
I think we should.
They love us. They really love us.
They don't though. They're afraid of us.
We got the
Anyway.
juice now.
I think we should take like a quick second to like breathe in, calm down,
Nah, bro.
take the pause energy out. So about Superman's penis, do you think
Pause.
I would posit that Batman's is bigger?
Cause he's like got that big dick energy.
Exactly.
Pause. Okay, I think we should Enough with the dick
let's
talk.
delve deeper.
No, pause. Let's do the opposite. Let's get out of this hole full of dicks, bro. Pause.
I mean,
Don't-
what do you think DC stands for? Dick comics.
I was gonna say like these nuts, and then I remembered it's
These
not-
cocks.
Exactly, these cocks in your face. Pause.
Publish.
You think we wouldn't figure that out, DC? Huh? You think we wouldn't know?
You think we sweet out here?
You think we stupid, bro? Nah, bro. Bro.
So, how do you want to change the topic? Because I am in favor of that. I think it's a good idea.
We approved we passed the motion of stop talking about Batman's and Superman's dick. Anyway, we recently started rewatching Game of Thrones
With the whole fam.
the OG with the whole fam,
Yeah.
Mom and Jack.
Yeah, we got
That's crazy, bro. And it
Because
really
it is
is
a family picture.
a family picture.
Family picture.
And it really is the greatest fucking TV show ever, bro.
Yeah, no,
it
it's
just
awesome.
hooks you, bro.
It really does. The whole like
It gets you hard.
You know,
like
you know
that.
what it is.
Pause.
Like, thinking back on it, like obviously the moments you remember are like the big death scenes or like the big battles and stuff like that. But really,
dialogue,
during
bro.
the episodes, exactly.
Yeah,
the thing I enjoyed the most is just the passive aggressiveness of every single
The
character.
pettiness.
Like it's like 90% passive aggressiveness with like explosions of violence,
True.
and then followed by another 40 minutes of pettiness before
That's
the
true.
next beheading. Like that's
That's
Game
a
of
half
Thrones.
the description.
That's Game of Thrones. But it's
Sprinkle in
great.
some boobs, and we're all happy.
Exactly.
Bro,
Perfect for me.
bro, Emilia Clarke, bro. Oh my god.
I mean,
Bro,
you said
I'm-
this after the
bro,
first episode that I
bro,
had forgotten.
I had forgotten
How
how
much-
bad she is. Bro, unsustainable beauty, bro. Illegal, bro. Crimes against humanity, bro.
Shout outs to Khal Drogo.
Bro.
It is hilarious how
He secured that bag,
after
bro.
their first night, like she gets off the horse and she's wobbling to her tent. That's
But
a
the
detail
crazy,
I didn't remember.
bro. The crazy thing is, bro, like, it's crazy, bro. Like every scene she's in, she like shines compared to everyone else, bro.
You are kind of distracted, like you're half
Bro,
following
right?
the scene and you're half.
Bro, there's
like,
scenes
following
where you're
around.
like, bro, oh my god, bro. Like, get her off the screen, bro.
Even when she was eating that fucking horse heart, bro.
Bro, I was like, damn, that's the tastiest fucking horse heart ever, bro. I want to be that horse heart, bro.
Damn, for real.
Pause. Wait, no pause.
Shouts out to Khal Drogo.
Damn,
Pause.
bro. That's crazy that he...
Although,
Bro.
what I will say is that Khal Drogo does have a better rack than Daenerys.
That is true. He's got milkers, bro.
Those man boobs go hard. I mean, there's times when they do like a wide shot of the Dothraki army like
And you can
going
fucking
for it,
see
and you
it.
can see distinctly both
Bro,
man boobs perfectly.
Packs of justice, bro.
Jesus, for real.
Bro.
And they have a weirdly like
Them shits
apart from that first
juicy.
night of
Pause.
mild raping, they do kind of force like this very weirdly
They fuck,
loving
bro.
relationship. Like
Bro,
you can tell they do
she
love
falls
each other.
in love with them boobs, bro, and he falls in love with her, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's fucking the greatest love story
Them
ever.
eggs, and I ain't talking about the dragons.
Hey, yo. Bro, that's crazy. It's so sad, think, like, rewatching it knowing how Cal will end up.
True. I
'Cause
do like the way he smoked Viserys, though.
Bro,
He
that
definitely deserved
That
that.
was crazy.
That's like, there's a lot of deaths that make you mad in Game of Thrones. Like, damn, did they really have to kill this dude? And then there's a lot of deaths, especially the one of that little blonde dipshit that is coming up.
Ooh. But in, like, season 2, bro.
Yeah, it's maybe season 3 even, or maybe
Yeah.
it's like the end of season 2.
I can see it ending. What was that called? What's that wedding called?
The Red Wedding.
No, the Red Wedding is the one where Robb Stark gets killed.
No, I think.
Yeah, that's the Red Wedding.
Is it?
Yeah. The other one is called something else. Or maybe the other one doesn't
I
have
think
a
you're
name.
wrong, but okay. We'll find out.
True.
Whenever we get there.
That's very true.
But for now, so we're almost done rewatching the first season. So we still got a little bit of Ned Stark left.
Bro, it's so sad
is.
rewatching him. Cause like he really is the fucking only good person, bro.
Yeah, there's very few good characters throughout Game of Thrones, and he's one of the few that is
He's
truly
like
pure.
pure, exactly.
Yeah.
In it.
And he is too pure for Game of Thrones. Like,
That's
it
the- yeah,
is a
that's
Game
the
of Thrones
thing.
for a
Yeah.
reason. Like, you take Littlefinger, who's a little shit, but you know he has been telling
Bro,
Ned to like
Pimp. His
try to
name
be
should
petty.
be Pimp Finger, bro.
True,
Bro.
He's the biggest pimp.
Bro, he's the commander of all the whorehouses, bro. He's the captain, bro. Bro. That's crazy, bro. Like, it really is. I had forgotten how much of a pimp he is. He's very much like our friend Andrew Tate.
Okay, true. In the women's sense and the like political scheming, or like in his
Bro.
case, mafia scheming.
The only
mafia
difference
ties.
is Pimp Finger isn't as huge as Andrew.
True. He's more cunning though, so the two go.
That's
Yeah.
true. Andrew did get arrested, but
True.
he's now. I mean, he's on house arrest. But
You got it.
yeah, I mean, he's got a nice house. So
Nice place to do be
Yeah.
house arrested in. You know, probably had a good pandemic. Yeah.
oh yeah, bro.
Grooming all his various hoes.
Bro, I don't think he even stayed inside, bro.
Mm. Yeah, probably.
He probably went to Dubai, bro, where there weren't no pandemic, bro.
Or I mean, I doubt in Romania they had any type of lockdown.
Yeah, that's probable.
I mean, I guess he's there mostly for like the tax evasion and the mob ties, but I'm sure there's also the I can kind of do whatever the fuck I want. Here.
Yeah.
Or
Although
so he thought.
Exactly.
Or so he thought.
Did get arrested.
He was, but that's I think classic case of flying too close to the sun, because really like
Pride cometh before the fall.
that's one thing that is you know, they show this in movies all the time. That, as you said, pride comes before the fall. Like, the best criminals are those that stay in the dark. Like, if you think of Heat, the movie Heat, one of the best, honestly, just movies in general. I was about to say heist movies, but movies in general. Like, what is Robert De Niro's character's fatal flaw? That he can't stay in the dark, leave shit behind, which is kind of what you have to do, and is what Mr. Tate didn't do. He, you know,
That's
was
true.
too proudful when, you know, he tried to enlist too many bitches in his OnlyFans. You can, I think, become too much of a pimp.
That's interesting. You can become too much of a pimp.
You gotta be a humble pimp. Because really, like...
Define humble pimpness.
So, you know, slow and steady wins the race.
Right.
So, really what you want is consistency in the pimp game. You want reliable hoes. You don't want necessarily a lot of hoes. So, obviously, you can't start, like...
But do you want the baddest hoes?
I think you need a good gamma, but... well, I'm sure there's... So, I'm not an insider in the pimp game. So, this is from, like, an outside point of view. Exactly. I don't want to end up like Mr. Tate, so I'm being smarter about it. Who even knows if we're in Italy? Maybe we're in Bulgaria.
Maybe we're in Indonesia.
Maybe we're in Hungary. We're in Budapest right now.
In Budapest?
Budapest. That's how you pronounce it.
Really? You don't
Yeah.
say Budapest?
No, I found out somewhat embarrassingly because one of my classmates in university is this Hungarian girl. And I said, oh, you're from Budapest? And, like, you know when people, they don't want to correct you directly, but they, like, repeat what you said correctly? And so, oh, yeah, I'm from Budapest. Kind of, like, making eye contact.
Oh, shit, I'm from Budapest.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't eyeball to eyeball, you know, but it was still, like, pretty explicit, I think, in saying, like, bro, don't you ever do that shit again. I can't remember. Oh, right, the pimp game.
Did you smack her like Andrew Tate?
Yes.
Disclaimer.
And then enlisted her to my OnlyFans curriculum.
Anyway.
Not curriculum, whatever.
So, we were talking about pimps. Which is funny, because in the first episode, we talked about pimps.
True.
We're bringing it back, baby. I mean, nobody watched the first episode anyway.
No. Except for the other podcast.
True.
Which
Shout out to them. Listen, let's address this.
Mm-hmm.
Should we address it? Is it a good
Address it.
strategic
Yeah.
move? Listen,
I mean, it depends on
So,
what you had to say.
there's apparently another podcast called the PauseCast. So not the podcast.
Yeah,
like
emphasis
us.
on the fact that we are the PauseCast.
Called PauseCast.
Totally different.
They've made like how many videos?
I have no idea. They haven't been making them for a while though. They
Uh,
weren't making videos when we started making videos. So in a way, maybe we're carrying on the PauseCast legacy. It would be a
That
shame
could
for
be.
the name PauseCast to die with them. With
Also
that corny ass
'cause-
podcast they had, which I never listened to, but I assume it was dorky because like, how can it stand up 2 hours? You know. I
mean-
hope you listen to this part. We'll send it to you. I'll send you a little clip of this.
I'm all love and respect. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like we have a similar name.
So it's not on site for you.
No, bro. We have a similar name. We don't have the same name. We have a similar name, but just like Lil Baby and Lil Wayne have a similar name.
Think about this:
You know what
when
I'm saying?
people look up the podcast hoping to find us, they might find you as collateral. So
Sure.
you're welcome, I guess.
Anyway, back to pimping these bitches. And pimping every other podcast.
Hmm.
We should call this episode something with pimps. I like the word pimp. It's
Pimp
funny.
is a nice word.
It's a
one of
funny
those
word.
words- It's
Pimp.
also it also doesn't reflect at all like the type of character we're describing. Because pimp does
It's
make
more
it sound
whimsical.
like exactly. It's way too whimsical for somebody that gets women like hired so he can then like groom them and destroy their life and subjugate them to him. That's the pimp game, but it does sound pretty cool. They have nice outfits. We've discussed this in the first episode.
So should we remake Game of Thrones as Game of Pimps?
Game of Pimps, ooh, and they're
Where the
like,
final
they're all in Harlem and they're contending. There's like the top pimp, right?
Right.
He sits the velvet throne. King Pimp sits the velvet throne. He has this little small council.
He's a true Lord of the Seven Hoods.
In a way, ooh, I like that. How many boroughs does New York have? 5? No, I can't remember, honestly. Lord of the 5 boroughs?
He's ruler of the tri-state area.
True.
So
Okay.
anyway, he sits on the
He sits on the velvet throne. He has this little small council
of minor pimps.
Of minor pimps. Well, these were his rivals at the beginning.
Right.
But him being the smartest pimp, clearly, he knows that it's best to keep your enemies close.
True. He
So-
doesn't only pimp the baddies, he pimps the other pimps as well.
Exactly.
He pimps the world.
He's the mega pimp. He's the definition of pimping. Because really, pimp it's not only about the commodity. It's about the lifestyle,
Right.
The mentality.
Today, Harlem, tomorrow, the world.
Exactly. I mean, why can't the whole world be a brothel?
That is an interesting conundrum. Why can't the world be a huge brothel? Would nothing get done? Is that the word? You know?
Too much fucking won't get you anywhere. That's true.
That's true. Unless you a woman at CNN or Fox News. I was there. That little pause was me debating if I should make that joke or not. But hey.
Shout out Harvey Weinstein.
Oh no! Don't say that. My joke was innocent enough.
It is curious how like
He was a pimp, though. Objectively, Harvey Weinstein. Listen, what you did was horrible, bro. He's alive, right?
Yes.
What he did was he definitely watches the podcast.
Oh, absolutely. In his hour of free time a day in prison, he makes sure to
Bro,
watch
you know he has a fucking TV, bro, in prison.
Yeah. Oh, plasma screen.
22. Because, bro, he's got the
He-
money to.
I'm sure he's got a better cell than my room.
Probably. Better sell than her house, probably.
Probably.
But hey, she's still in jail, bro. So, you know. Now he's the one getting fucked in the ass.
He's kind of too ugly for
Pause.
that though. Cause prison is the best place to be ugly. Cause
Nah, remember.
if you a cutie, then you definitely get it.
That is crazy, though. Like, I would get raped the first day, bro. Cause I'm just
Like if you ever whoever decides to
Pause.
embark on a life of crime has to evaluate their prettiness, because if they are, I think you can be too attractive for crime. Thinking about the possibility of being in prison and dropping that bar of soap,
Right,
And that bar of soap
like-
is slippery, so that's probably gonna happen.
Like Matt Rife. If he ended up in jail, bro,
Matt
bro
Rife
wouldn't be
Rife
able.
wouldn't
Bro would
last
end.
an hour.
Bro would end up in a wheelchair by day 2, bro.
Absolutely,
Pause,
he couldn't walk.
bro. Shout out Matt Rife, bro. Great comedian, bro. Nah, he's good, bro. You just jealous, bro.
I ain't jealous, bro.
Bro,
keep
you
saying
just jealous, bro.
No, I'm not. Like, I do think he's funny. It's just that it is true that, I mean, this has nothing really to do with him, but I do think it's kind of like it's not just the looks. He does have somewhat, like, his jokes are funny, but he does say them with this kind of, like, intrinsic fuckboy energy.
That is true.
That I personally.
He a fuckboy. He ain't got no power.
I mean, he's like the definition. He's a funny one. I'll give him that.
But-
But it's like
but-
I personally can't.
But
really,
if you
like,
think about it, bro,
watch it.
he's pimping because everybody dislikes fuckboys, right?
And
but
he
he-
somehow turned it around to a
Right.
thing.
He made it so he's funny. So he a comedian. No, I ain't a fuckboy, baby. I'm a stand-up comedian. You see it? You see it there, bro?
I see. He's also seems to be like the only comedian with like a predominantly female audience that isn't a woman,
That's what I'm saying. He's pimping,
which is
bro.
kind of crazy. Like, cause I mean,
He's
how
pimping,
many,
bro.
How many female fans do you think Bert Kreischer has?
But I hope
How many
zero.
women are listening to Joe Rogan?
I don't think a lot, bro. Probably more than women listen to us.
Oh,
bro.
well, okay.
That's for sure, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Anyway, but it's crazy, bro. I mean, the whole world has a brothel. That's the thing, bro. Like, in that situation, pimps would be killing each other for the velvet throne. Like, I would take you out, bro. You want to be my pimp? You want to be pimping in my neighborhood? Nah, bro.
But that goes back. That goes back to the thing of pride comes before the fall. Because if you are the pimp king, then you should, I think, confine yourself to the 5 boroughs that you're a lord of, or maybe the tri-state area. But if you like, the moment you expand your pimp game too much, then you get more enemies. Then it becomes harder to control. Then it's more unpredictable. Because think about it, like the Roman Empire, they had no real fucking clue what was going on in Great Britain. Because that was a real fucking far. That was far away. So like in all
What
these
was
places,
going on in Great Britain?
I mean, they were doing their own fucking thing. Like there was no real way of controlling it, and that's one of the things that destroyed the Roman Empire. That it got too big for itself. Like it was incredibly solid when it was smaller. Then it started conquering too much. It started becoming hard to deal with. Too many like people butting in.
So what you're
and
telling
then-
me is that Julius Caesar wasn't satisfied with the steady stable he had collected in Italy, so he decided to branch out, but he didn't realize that in Great Britain the pimping game was already on solid grounds, taken care of by...
Or like in France and in Germany, like...
That's how World War II started, bro.
Pimping?
Hitler,
How so?
Bro.
We haven't talked about Hitler in a while, too,
Bro,
so like...
Hitler
you got
wanted them French baddies, bro. For his...
By way of Belgium. He wanted to see if in Belgium they were like the French baddies. Just to like save himself the trouble.
He was pimping, bro. He was attempting to pimp, bro.
Well, if you think
Bro,
concentration
why-
camps are kind of like, if the prisoners are the hoes, those are his like brothels. That doesn't really work as an analogy. I was hoping it would fit better.
It's
but
not so much that it doesn't work, bro. Is that I was trying to not bring up concentration camps. You know?
You're fine talking about Superman's dick, but the moment it starts to
No, I'm
be
fine
about
saying that
prisoners.
Hitler was a pimp, but not that
Let's not take it too far.
concentration camps were his brothels, bro. Yeah, I think that's problematic, bro.
I think there was a bunch of fucking going in there. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I actually don't mean that.
Can you,
'Cause, like, that's
bro?
I do apologize.
Apologize to the Jewish community.
You know what? I apologize to the world community because what happened there was terrible. I think. I mean, obviously we all know that, but I do.
Wow,
think-
you sound so fake right now.
Do I?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, you trying to make it hard. I'm starting to sweat, bro.
It's pretty hot in here, bro.
It is pretty hot in here. Pause.
Pause.
No, I obviously like the making jokes about concentration camps.
Man's
is
struggling
great.
to find his words because he believed that shit he said, bro.
No, I don't believe that shit. But it's,
Certified Nazi.
no, I just
Pause.
realized that like I made a joke that wasn't funny enough to justify itself, and also making fun of something that you should be very sure about what you're gonna say about it because of how terrible it is. And I wasn't, and I apologize for that. I'm sorry.
Bro, don't apologize to me, bro. Apologize to them, bro.
Well, I mean, to them, like, there's nobody watching.
That is true.
I might as well apologize to you. You're my only audience.
But this is that like Logan Paul after the suicide video apology. I'm very sorry, and I'll turn my life around now.
I think I showed more remorse than he did in that video,
That's problem.
which is not hard to do, but you know.
We should talk about, because Logan Paul's got a podcast too.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh
Called
yeah, like
Impulsive.
right.
And bro, he created a platform to be a dick to other people, bro.
How
Like
so?
he's a dick to his co-hosts. He literally, one of his best friends, a co-host, like his third co-host, not the Mike Midge or whatever.
The what?
Mike Maljack, I don't know.
Oh, that's his name. Sorry,
He's got a
I thought
weird
you were
fucking
saying
name.
his title and I didn't
No,
understand.
he's got the fucking main co-host is called Mike Majonic.
Okay.
Majonic.
Who the fuck cares? Go on, please.
Anyway, he's a fucking ex-junkie, bro.
Of course.
And,
He found him in the forest next to the dead body. I'll take you in. This is how I show remorse.
That was a good one. And no, bro, but like there's an episode I saw, because like a couple of years ago I'd watch it. I'd watch it now, not anymore, because I find them insufferable. But they like this is like the third co-host is like a painter or something, an artist or some shit, and they like spend like fucking 20 minutes insulting his art, and like
But in a funny way, or
no
like
in a
mean
like
way?
like very like uncomfortable way, like if this is actually your friend, you're such a dick. And it like the guy was like, oh, do you want to see my paintings? And Logan Paul was like, why would I want that? And then he was like, I think he said like, oh, maybe I'll go back to the Midwest. And Logan Paul was like, oh, maybe you should or something. And then he left the podcast.
So they bullied him out of the podcast?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But and his only role was to be bullied? Like, did he ever intervene in a way that like was he ever in on the action?
I don't know. Well, he in on the action. Like,
You know what I mean. Don't go there, bro. We've done it enough.
Bro, if we can't say Logan Paul is fucking little boys, bro, what's the point of all this, bro?
That's why I started doing
Pause.
this podcast. So we could throw unnecessary dirt on random celebrities.
I mean, they
Except for Jeremy Renner.
I mean,
free Jeremy
bro,
Renner.
free Jeremy Renner. All the celebrities deserve it, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Anyway, what was the whole fucking point? Yeah, Logan Paul is a scumbag, bro. We should
But elaborate on it a little more.
Cause bro, he's someone, bro, who has no attachment to reality, bro. Cause he's like, he was already like born very wealthy.
They were clearly born rich.
Very wealthy. He acquired a lot of wealth at a young age. He's created a brand that like creates stuff for little kids.
Yeah. Brainwashes little kids.
Brainwashing little kids.
There's a whole like part of YouTube that is all about like subtly brainwashing kids, like all that kid media. I don't know if you've ever stumbled upon it. Like it's legit.
I never
like some of
watched.
it is legit dystopian.
Yeah.
Like very like buyer product and stuff like that.
No, it's crazy. And he started this podcast with, again, a guy who got kicked out, a fucking ex-junkie who he can only talk about being an ex-junkie.
Oh, so he actually is an ex-junkie.
He's an ex-heroin addict, bro.
Oh, damn.
Which, congrats on you for beating that addiction, but also you don't have to mention
I thought it
every
was just
2 fucking
unnecessary
seconds.
slander. on
No,
him.
he's legit a heroin addict, but the guy's like 40, bro, hanging with like a guy like half his age, bro, and saying, oh, let's go to LA and fuck the baddies. I'm like, bro, you could be a dad right now, bro. What the
So
fuck
why
you
does
doing, bro?
I mean, if Logan Paul is so why is Logan Paul hanging out with a painter he hates and a heroin addict? Like, what is this dynamic? Like, how was it born?
This is a great, like, title for a movie. Logan Paul, the painter, and the heroin addict.
The painter he hates.
The painter he hates. That's in parentheses. I don't know, bro. And now they got a new co-host. I mean, I'm talking now. This probably shit happened like fucking 5 years ago, probably. I don't know.
So you an OG Impulsive fan?
No, not really. I watched it like 2 years ago, like
Okay.
for like a month, and I was like, "Fuck this." And and what the this guy is like a stand-up comedian, or like he's trying to make it in stand-up comedy, and like I saw like a clip of like Bobby Lee on the show like bullying him, and this guy walked out the show, and like the fucking Logan Paul and Mike were like helping Bobby Lee bully him.
So basically, Logan and this Mike guy just like enjoy bullying every person they invite on the show. So
Bro,
they just find people they can bully.
You
and
know
then,
the craziest
let it
thing
go until
is,
they
bro.
can?
Mike Majonic, whatever the fuck his name is, bro. He dated Lana Rhoades, bro, which is already like disgusting, bro. You know what I'm saying?
How long ago was he still doing heroin at the time?
I don't know. The question is, was she still doing porn at the time? That's the real. I think they had her on the podcast. On the podcast. They went.
Was she on the podcast? I wasn't here for that.
Yeah, I interviewed her. It's the episode on the Patreon. Lana Rhoades interview.
Podcast after that.
Completely naked Lana Rhoades interview. No, they had her on the podcast. I think I saw a clip of her.
As an aside, sorry, that's a great title. Just to make it super clickbait. Completely naked Lana Rhoades interview.
That has to be the title, bro. Completely naked Lana Rhoades interview. Bro, that's the title decided. Anyway, no, they had her like on the podcast, and I saw a clip of this again years ago, and cause then I heard like they broke up. Cause like paradoxically, she wanted to settle down and have a family, and he was like, "Nah, I gotta fucking marry." And I'm like, "Bro, what you doing, bro?"
But
at the same time, yeah, I don't want to settle down with Lana Rhoades either.
Well, speaking of Lana Rhoades, she actually
Had a baby.
She had a baby.
That kid will get bullied.
She had a baby with an NBA player, and for
You
a
mean
long
with
time,
an NBA team, bro?
I mean, it was probably a joint effort, but
It was they workshopped it. It was a group of
no. But for a
project.
while, like it was kind of they were. It was uncertain who the father was. Like a lot of people said Blake Griffin. I don't know if you know who that is, but apparently it came out as this guy called Bruce Brown, who isn't even a superstar. Like I don't know how that happened, but he just won an NBA title. He was with
Father of the
Denver
year.
Nuggets. So in a way, I mean, I hope he gave the trophy to the baby.
Bruh, I hope he did, bro. Fuck that baby.
I mean, clearly he's abandoned that
Anyway,
baby. So
yeah, deadbeat dad. Bro, I mean,
he's
it's
a
Lana
super deadbeat
Rhoades.
dad.
Like, he don't want to be associated with that.
But
Who's your baby mama, Lana Rhoades?
But you know, I mean, you know what you're getting into, though.
That's what I'm
When
saying.
you're him.
I mean, this
So-
guy, Mike Majonic, he like, again,
Just
they,
call
like,
him Mike X,
they-
like Malcolm.
Oh, no.
I don't know. I mean, I've never seen this guy, but I assume they
He
seem
looks,
like
he
similar.
looks like
figures.
a horse, bro.
The-
And he's got that like Ari Shafir,
Shafir,
Ari Shafiri,
Shafir,
Ari Shafir,
Shafir,
Shafar,
Shafir.
Ari Shafir face, bro. They look like cousins, bro. And I don't know which
That's
one
not
is
a
the
good face
retarded
to
one. Anyway, bro, they like had a fucking Lana Rhoades like on the podcast because they had to rival our episode where she was on the podcast. And bro, they asked her like, "Oh, why did you decide to get into the industry, the adult movie industry?" She was like, "I don't know, I was like 15." And I'm like, "Bro, I can't watch this, bro." R.I.P. to her father and mother and siblings, bro. But can you imagine being fucking Lana Rhoades' dad and watching that clip of her saying, "Oh, I thought, I'm 15. I thought, damn, I'm good at sucking dick. I'm going to be the greatest porn star ever." I'm like, bro.
Oh, that was her dream. She wanted to be the goat.
I mean,
You know, some kids
many
dream of being
consider
Michael
her
Jordan.
the goat. Many consider her the goat.
She's the Troco. I mean, if she was that good at 15.
I guess, bro. I mean, don't quote me on that, bro.
Where do we? I thought you had intimate relationships with her on the Patreon exclusive.
Nah, bro, we kept
As
it.
if we even had a
We
Patreon.
exactly. As if we could ever like get Lana Rhoades on the podcast, bro. I mean, who wants to, bro?
What?
Who wants to, bro?
Who wants Lana Rhoades on the
Bro,
podcast?
she's an old woman at this point, bro.
She's probably like 32.
Yeah, bro. But
That's
you
an
know.
old. That's not an old woman.
But bro, a life of getting railed will age you, bro.
I mean, her pussy is old. But
Senior citizen.
she's got that veteran discount.
She's got that fought for your country service rendered for the community.
Do you have any like other thoughts on Logan Paul? Or?
Bro, fuck Logan Paul, bro. Bro, gives the Midwest a bad name. Bro fought Floyd Mayweather, got fucking
No,
beaten.
isn't that Jake Paul?
No. Logan Paul fought Floyd Mayweather, got beaten for 12 fucking rounds, and had the guts to say, "Oh, I won that fight, bro."
Has Jake Paul lost a fight yet?
Yes, he has
Oh,
against Tommy Fury.
I don't know who that is.
He's Tyson Fury's brother, and Tyson Fury's one heavyweight champion.
Yeah, I know his
in the world.
name. It's funny to me how Jake Paul is like, I won't fight Tyson Fury, but I'll fight his like little brother.
Well, Tyson Fury is like way above his weight class.
No, I know, but it is still funny. Like,
Yeah.
he just wanted the Fury name there, but
That's true. But yeah, he got beaten by Tommy Fury, who's apparently a fucking like meth head who gets high at parties, bro. In his fucking underwear, there's a video of him like high on Molly, bro, like beating his chest in the
okay,
club.
but Molly is a
shirtless.
lot different from Matt.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to
I don't
say
think
meth
I don't
head.
think you can sustain a boxing career off of Matt. I mean, I might be wrong about that, but
I don't know, bro. But
because like Tyson Mike was doing coke, which seems like a fighting drug.
Yeah.
I can see coke making you a champion, but Matt.
I concur, good sir.
Okay, I'm glad we can agree on that.
I think we should stop the episode on that, man.
We probably should. Any closing statements? Okay, I'll say a few closing statements. Lana Rhoades, you're welcome on the podcast.
Anytime, anywhere, any place.
Logan Paul,
anyhow.
you aren't.
Nah, bro, fuck you, man. Shots fired.
Superman, I want DC to release a statement about his size.
Pause.
I think the people
Pause.
should know. I mean, the man
Pause.
has existed since the 1930s. I think the country really needs to know.
Pause.
It might unite us.
Pause.
Finally.
United under one dick. Pause.
And
Pause.
That's my closing statement.
My closing statements are, Logan Paul, you treat your friends like that, you sell crack to kids. What won't you do? You know what I'm saying? And that's about it, bro. I mean, kids, stay off YouTube, stay off your phones, go to the
Don't
park.
watch us.
Go to the park, work out, Shout out to all our loyal fan base. You know what I'm saying? We love you guys. That's coming from the heart. That's the only serious thing I've said this entire episode. And that's pretty much it, bro. Remember, listen to your mom and stay black, because that's the most important thing. Also, big dicks in your ass are bad for your health. Remember that.
I like how the end of every podcast is you just ripping off Uncle Joe.
No, it's a it's homage in
right,
him.
right.
Anyway, I think that closes off this particularly pausey episode.
Yeah, this was a ride. We started off kind
a
of
ride.
Then
Pause.
Good night and God
Good
bless,
night
I
and
guess.
bro. Good night and God bless.